Matt, we'll just get your overall thoughts on that 90 minutes against Scunthorpe United to start us off, please.
Huge parts of that game I was really pleased with. Some of the way that we moved the ball in possession, I thought we looked solid, but I said to the players that if you don't really capitalise on those big moments that you create, and we created plenty tonight, you're going to have to keep everything tight at the back, and the opposition have had one shot in the second half tonight and scored, and it's a really harsh lesson for the players, and they need to learn that if we want to be successful as a group, that we've got to make sure that those moments in games we come out on top. But to be 1-0 up in the last 10 minutes, I felt quite comfortable in terms of standing on the sideline. I might not have looked it, but I did feel comfortable in the players, and it's just really disappointed that I don't think we got the result that our performance deserved, and we were so superior in all aspects of the game, I felt, throughout the 90 minutes, but we've made an error at the end, and because we haven't taken those big chances, you always run the risk of conceding, and we did, and then it was obviously, it's knocked the players. But what's important now is that we've got another game coming up in 3 days, or 4 days, and the players have to make sure that they're ready.
And that is always a danger at 1-0, isn't it? It can just take a momentary lapse in concentration almost, and then you get that sucker punch right at the end.
It can, and as I say, there's a lot to like about us tonight, though. I felt that the performance was so much better than Saturday. We looked, as a team, I felt more confident in possession, but you're quite right when you say that if you don't capitalise and go on and score that second goal when you're on top, we're on top for near enough all the game. I didn't feel in any way, shape or form that we weren't going to win, but the reality is that we've drawn a game and conceded a goal in the last 2 minutes, and we need to now make sure that as a group all of us learn from that, myself included, along with the coaches, and then the players, when they turn up for training, that they're ready to go, because you can't feel sorry for yourself in this game. It's imperative now that we kick on and make sure we're ready for the next fixture.
Delighted for Kieran though to get his first professional goal, and showed a real striker's instinct to capitalise on that loose ball at the back post.
Yeah, no, really pleasing for him. I felt that tonight he was more effective in that position, being out wide. It was just maybe the other players on the pitch, just when we had those really big moments, and I know I talk about them a lot, we didn't take them. So happy for Kieran. I'm sure there's plenty more to come in terms of goals and assists from him, but we need to now make sure that the players are also, when they get those chances, are trying to put them away, because we're creating lots and lots of chances every single time we play. It's a real positive, but I don't want to keep standing here saying that we're creating chances and not taking them and not winning games.
Was that a frustrating thing out there tonight, that you score so early on in that second half, but you're not quite able to go on and then get that second goal?
It's if we're resolute behind the ball, we don't need the second goal, because we keep a clean sheet, we win the game. I felt for 46 minutes of that second half we were, and then, as you say, one mistake, and ultimately they go and put the ball in the back of the net, and you see what it means to them, and I would say that they're extremely happy to be coming away from here tonight with a point.
And you made a couple of changes tonight. It was great to see the likes of Jack Earing out there, who I thought was a real standout performer. Yeah,
we had to, because I needed a reaction. Some of the players who played tonight haven't had an opportunity. I thought they took it. And that's what we need in the squad. We need competition for places. Nobody's guaranteed to start every week, and therefore the players on a daily basis have got to keep driving at each other. But no, there was a lot of tired bodies towards the end of the game. But I thought Jack was very good, but I would still like him to be better with his use of the ball, because I think that he's an exceptional talent.
And on a final note for me, another one who showed a real selfless attitude out there tonight, I thought, was Connor Wilkinson. You've asked him to do a couple of jobs so far this season, but to go out there and be the out-and-out number 9, showed a real, workmanlike performance.
Yeah, Connor's a player that has all the attributes to play either of those forefront positions. Tonight it was difficult for him to really get involved in the game because he was up against three big centre halves, but you see at the end there he's got cramp, he's run himself into the ground, but we're all going to need to do that again on Saturday, because if we're going to be competing with Hartlepool at their place on Saturday, we're going to have to make sure that we match them for effort first and foremost, and then when we get the ball in the final third, continue to make good decisions and take those chances when we get them.